Today we're in Hamilton, Ontario, otherwise known as the Hammer or Steel Town, based on its history of steel mills and industry. In more recent years, the city has become a vibrant arts community, a place that I called home for 10 years. The downtown core has been revitalized, and it's an eclectic mix of new and old. There's a wide variety of restaurants here, and we're going in for lunch. Here we are at Noodle and Dumpling restaurant on King Street in downtown Hamilton. We've just ordered a bunch of dumplings and some soya paste noodles. Can't wait.
Okay, so this is one of the most magical things you will seriously ever eat. It's Chinese chili oil. Now, I know it looks ridiculously spicy, but it's not quite as spicy as it looks. And it's oil that has got lots of aromatics in it, like star anise and cinnamon sticks, and then when the oil is really, really hot, they pour it over top of like dried chilies, and then it ends up toasting the chilies, which gives it the most amazing fragrance, the most amazing taste. And you put this on like dumplings or pretty much anything. It would even make shoe leather taste good, honestly. So it's a little bit spicy, but not as spicy as it looks, because the heat from the oil takes a lot of it away. But it's pure flavor gold. So we ordered the soybean paste noodles, and they look homemade. I wouldn't doubt if they were. They have a nice springy kind of texture to them. There's a little bit of a sweetness to them and saltiness. I swear it's almost like, in a weird way, a fruitiness. Really good, crunchy, fresh cucumber. Really fresh. But I am going to try them with tzatziki. It's a chili oil mixed with, I'm thinking, soy sauce and a little tiny bit of vinegar. Pour that on there. And then we'll try this. It's really good. Now it's got the sweet, the salty, a little bit of that toasted chili flavor, and a tiny little bit of heat. I think it makes it even a lot better. Lots of flavor.
After waiting for what seemed to be an eternity, our dumplings finally came.
This is veggie with pork.
Okay.
Chive with beef.
Okay, thank you.
Now we get to the best part of the meal, dumplings. One cannot enjoy a Chinese meal without properly eating a dumpling. So this is how you properly order and eat a dumpling. First thing you do is you get yourself a nice little tiny mixing bowl, a dip bowl or something. Next thing you have to do is you get some of this flavored gold chili oil. So put that in the bowl. Now, the next thing you add is some soy sauce. So the soy sauce is a little bit sweet, a little bit salty, and it adds the umami because the chili oil has no salt in it. So gotta get some salt in it. Now, if any of you haven't heard of it, in Chinese food, they have a special kind of vinegar. As you can see, it's black. So I just call it black vinegar. I'm not sure what the Chinese name is for it. Now this is one particular brand, but you can get lots of these brands. And it tastes totally different than like any other kind of vinegars. It's usually a little bit sweet. It's got maybe a little bit of garlic, maybe a little bit of ginger. Anyway, so what you do is, I would say about the same proportion of soy sauce to black vinegar. And you can't substitute any other kind of vinegar. It has to be Chinese black vinegar. And then we can get our chopsticks here and kind of stir it up. You can adjust the heat, more chili oil, more salt, more soy sauce, things like that. So now, this is the perfect dumpling sauce. So grab a dumpling. These are the beef and chive dumplings. Now I like to bite a hole in the end. Through that. That first bite was already really good. Lots of flavor. And then see, dip it in so that it goes inside the dumpling. Key, man. Okay. And then oh my god. What a heavenly fusion of flavors. You got the sweet, you got the salty, the toasty, the spicy, the garlic, the noodles. Oh my god. The meatiness from the beef. I could literally eat these until I explode. So that was an absolutely fabulous meal at Noodle and Dumpling.
That was really good, yeah. What was your favorite?
I like the pork dumplings because they were probably had the most moist. They were moist and delicious.
Yeah, my favorite was the beef one. It was really juicy and full of beefy flavor. There's a lot of juice that came out of it. It's really good. So if you're in Hamilton, downtown, we highly recommend the Noodle and Dumpling House.
And also, too, one thing I really liked about it, it's very small and it's run by a couple, and they actually had a TV playing in the background. So it was kind of cute. I actually felt like I was in their house, like just eating dinner in their kitchen or something. So it was a very nice, homey feel, and the people in there were like really nice. So if you want a good down-home like Chinese meal, come here.
Yeah, and they won't even ask you to wash the dishes or anything.
Yeah.
One of the great things about wandering around downtown are these unexpected little gems that you find, like Verlan. After our huge dumpling feast, we needed to satisfy our sweet tooth cravings, so we found this little Crepe Cafe that fit the bill. I started out with a French press coffee, while Pam had a loose leaf fruit tea with honey. Pam is having the berry crepe with fresh strawberries, blueberries, fresh whipped cream, and garnished with icing sugar and sliced almonds. I'm pretty sure she likes it. I'm having today's special dessert. It's an apple salted caramel galette. I think I'm in love.
This is Denningers, fine foods from around the world. This is one of our favorite stores and a must stop when you come to Hamilton. Denningers has 5 retail locations throughout southern Ontario and manufactures many of its own products right here in Hamilton. The first thing you see when you enter the store is an infinite amount of chocolate from around Europe. What a great way to draw in customers. Way to go, Denningers! When can I move in? One thing I like about European stores is the huge variety of jams and preserves they have. A lot of these flavors you don't see anywhere else.
Here, Pam's trying to decide which one to get. You could say she's in a jam. Well, I guess you can't say she's in a pickle. We haven't reached that section yet.
I found David exploring the many sauces. He's found one he likes.
Ooh, this is a little spicy.
I always love these long counters at grocery stores. They make my heart sing. The amount of taste pleasures here is overwhelming. Liverwurst is a childhood favorite of mine. This is what happens when you're raised by an Austrian foodie. There are over 100 different cheeses from around the world, with the majority imported from across Europe. They also have sheep and goat's cheeses, as well as vegan cashew cheese. I wonder how you milk a cashew. If you can't afford to go to Europe, just come here to Denningers.
Our last stop for today is the Westdale district of Hamilton, near McMaster University. It's a trendy area frequented by students, and it's full of restaurants, cafes, shops, and bakeries such as this one. We just got out of Wheels Bakery in trendy Westdale, Hamilton, and we got the biggest apple cheese Danish here. See, it's as big as my head, which is a pretty large undertaking here. Now we're gonna try it. Ready? Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Freshly baked, delicious.
Flaky. Buttery.
Another bite's warranted here. We did this in the car because we didn't want to embarrass ourselves out in public.
We've done that already, sweetie.
We also picked up a couple of pies, a cherry pie and a peach pie for family dinner. They look really good as well. We're heading home after a fantastic afternoon in Hamilton. There's so much to see and do here in Hamilton. We'll definitely be back for another episode. Please subscribe, like, and comment on our videos. And as always, all roads lead to food.